Hey guys and welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be talking about K-pop pet peeves that I have. So in short, I'm gonna be talking about things that annoy me in K-pop. Enjoy. The first thing I want to talk about is about calling groups flops, just because they are not as acknowledged. For example, on Stan Twitter many people call Dreamcatcher, Fiend, EXID and more groups flops, when the truth is they aren't. Just because Dreamcatcher isn't popular in Korea, or because Fiend isn't well known internationally, or when EXID isn't popular internationally, you have no reason to call these groups flops, and they're doing well, thank you very much. Just because they are not popular in specific areas doesn't mean that you can call them flops. They are popular in their own way and they have their fandoms. You're acting as if they don't have fans at all. Stop denying that they have fans, it's so rude and unnecessary. Just focus on your faves. End of. The second pet peeve is comparing main dancers to the weakest dancer on the team. Now don't get me wrong, by weakest I mean not best compared to the rest of the group, but still a crazy good dancer. A great example is people comparing Jisoo to Lisa in Blackpink, Jin to Hoseok or J-Hope in BTS, Mii to Sejin in G-Idol and more. The main problem I have with this is that you'll literally compare the weakest dancers to the main dancers. Of course there's gonna be a big difference when you look at them, because literally if you're given the title of a main dancer then you're heck of a good dancer, and then this leads to the weaker members being dragged, or criticized for looking lazy, or whatever, likelier in ITZY. It annoys me to the ends of the earth that you'll think it's okay to drag the non-main dancers in dance, when that isn't even their strong point. Sorry, but I'd like to see you try, and you're honestly just someone sitting behind a computer typing hate comments and dragging people. My third pet peeve is dragging people in order to bring up their faves. A prime example is dragging Blackpink to bring up BTS. This is commonly seen on Against and Twitter, or maybe Moomoo's dragging Blackpink for their vocals and much more. This is just examples of what I see the most on my timeline, and from the people I follow on Twitter. First of all, yes, I get it. You want everyone to acknowledge your faves, and you want everyone to know how good they are. But you don't need to drag other groups in order to do so. By dragging groups you show people the ugly side of the fandom, and mind you, every fandom has an ugly side. But by making everyone more and more aware of how a certain fandom can prevent them from checking out the group or wanting to stan because they think the fandom is toxic or whatnot. There's absolutely no need to drag a group in order to make your faves seem superior. Instead of dragging a group, you can just flex about how great your faves is. Next, I want to talk about fans trashing other fans, especially those fans who don't participate in voting, streaming, etc. Honestly, this is also stupid. You all love the same idols, so why can't you just appreciate each other? Like, hey man, I like Blackpink. No way, I do too. But no, there's not much wholesome friendships or convos on Twitter anymore. It's all toxicity. Anyways, back onto the topic. I've seen some fans bash other fans for not helping in voting for award shows, or like retweeting or tweeting to vote on whatever. Like, who are you to tell them what to do? So what if they don't vote? Yes, I get it. You want the best for your faves. But you need to think about how people have lives too, and they can't sit on their laptop or go on their phones 24/7 tweeting about certain hashtags or whatever. And another thing is streaming. Nowadays the pop community is so caught up with streaming that if you're not streaming you're called a fake fan. Again, you don't know what goes on in people's lives, and who are you to call them whatever? It's rude and unnecessary. The last thing I wanted to touch on about this pet peeve is how fans bash other fans for not buying albums or not buying the light sticks. For example, I've seen an army call out another army just because they went to the concert and didn't buy the light stick. You never know if that army who went to the concert was able to get a light stick or not. It might have ran out of stock, or what if they didn't want to spend money on top of traveling to the venue, possibly booking a hotel and paying for the concert ticket. Honestly, calling out another fan for not buying merch is stupid, and not everyone is financially stable to be able to blow money like that. I mean, just a simple t-shirt from the Speak Yourself tour us £45. I could literally buy 45 chicken and chips with that. The fifth thing I want to talk about is possessive fans. I think we all know what I'm about to say, and it's disgusting. Fans who genuinely think that they'll end up marrying X-Idol is kind of straight up delusional. Do you honestly think that you'd be able to meet X-Idol and actually date them and have a future with them? And the fact that they get straight up defensive if you call them out, and they get upset whenever there are scandals or whatnot. People like that would genuinely want X-Idol's significant other to basically disappear so they can have a chance, even though it's non-existent. And it's the same type of fans that would probably send death threats to significant others and etc. I don't really know how to phrase my opinion about this, but I really dislike these type of fans. Like, if you speak one word about their oppa they'd be so mad at you and tell you to back off. Like, what the heck? I had a friend like this and all I said was Jungkook has a nice voice and she went all rage mode on me. The next pet peeve I want to mention is the type of fans that jump on the trend and use idols for clout. For example, many people nowadays jump on the BTS and Blackpink trend since they're both respectively popular abroad. They know absolutely nothing about the band and just jump onto the trendy bus. Like, please get your clout somewhere else. Don't use them for that. It annoys me so much, and again, when you call them out they get extremely defensive and angry that you call them out. I don't understand what goes through these so-called fans' heads. Like, hun, just stop please. Some people take it as them getting recognized globally or something like that, but personally it annoys me too much because I know that they are just being clout chasers, and I want groups' talents to be actually be acknowledged, and that the clout chasers don't really know anything that the members or the idol went through, yet you use them like that. I don't know guys, it kinda annoys me a lot, but many fans see it as a good thing, but I personally don't think it's a good thing, lol. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and tell me what videos you want to see next.
Please give me a remedy. 멈춰버린 심장을 뛰게 해 remedy. 이제 어떻게 해야 해 날 살려줘.